Hello everyone, here's day 2 of me working on a Stockbot. I only am invested in Octo and then I also have retirement savings and stuff like that. I'll actually check out Octo today just to run it as an analysis. So it's using 12 data on the free account settings to pull in the information of the actual stocks, and I can view them in multiple different ways. It's not looking great for my stock. It was great at the beginning of the year, although I got in really early, so like much earlier than this. Um, Here's in 3D, so you can see the volume shifting in each of the days. Looks like that it was a positive day for the volume, and it slowly tapered off. I'm not good at analysis in this, and this is why I am making this system. Um, so I'm using Quen 327B locally. I'm running on a 5090. I'm looking for feedback and things that I should do and should change. Now I'm adjusting it each day until it starts giving me better results. And I ran it this morning based on the results from yesterday. So this is yesterday's answers. I can write a lesson for it now. As I said, I just did an adjustment, and this is me after adjusting it. So it guessed wrong. It actually gave terrible guesses because it was like the same as the last close with a wide range, and it didn't do very well. So let's have a look. I guessed SpaceX, but SpaceX is actually at 146.23 today, and it was at 140. And tomorrow's guess is that it will be at 144.50. So today is August 18th, which is a Tuesday, and if I run this now, it should tell me to wait until tomorrow. Yeah, nothing has closed, so yeah, that's good. That was a new adjustment by me. So if I go into, say, NVIDIA, or sorry, oh, sorry, I just ran Oklo, right? So Oklo, it's now going to fetch other information. It checks news sources. It uses GDELT, which is an online repository that Google is also sponsoring to share data from around the world. So we can get a sentiment, news articles, and many other things. So I feed that all into Quen. Quen is also so then there's also function calls to other modeling. So basically, the things that created these lines. Because again, I don't really understand this that well, and hopefully I'll get better at talking about this as time goes on. So if I go for Oklo and I peg for tomorrow's result, what will happen is it'll run through every single check that I have on here. I should make a document about this and share it on GitHub. I'll do that in my next video. And when I check out these results, so come back for that. And what I will do is that what it'll do is I'll label in the document all the different checks that it is doing. Once it's gotten to a certain stage and once I've gotten feedback from somebody, then I'm willing to either share it online for free or, you know, yeah, probably share it online for free. But that might be a while before I do that. And maybe I'll start actually investing in other stocks myself. Because personally, I feel as though everything should be going down based on the circumstances of the world with, oil crisis, famine possibly coming along, helium down, for microchip production. But it looks like stock markets are the only thing that's kind of moving up in general, or up higher than I expected. Like I personally thought, going from 235 down to here was expected, if not lower, in my opinion. However, it was at 140 yesterday, and it's now gone up to 146. So it must not be doing too bad. So as you can see, it takes a little while to make a guess as to what tomorrow's answer will be. Um, then, oh yeah, so we'll just go into the system bay to show. It'll be running in the background as we do this, as you can see down at the bottom here. So let's turn off this drift. It's meant to look cool. So it's checking the filings, it's getting evidence based on online. You can add in, I'll show you the image and risk assessment next, the Quen, the quant analysis is also in there. It's a little bit degraded right now, apparently, and I will look into that. So the deterministic core, it turns bars into measurements and eventually trains models. Yeah, so I take results over a period of time, and then I feed those results. It's like, hey, you were wrong, and then the model adjusts itself based on those learnings. So historical data is coming up totally fine. So Octo is still running. Other data sources. So I do have a bit of information in here. So these are the things that are supposed to be running. Official monthly macro context. Okay. So yeah. You can. You can use 12 data currently. You can, which is what it shows there. You can have a certain amount of calls per day. You can use the Yahoo chart if you have an account with it. They have it open online. Oh, that is showing the GPU usage. So Quinn is currently thinking quite a lot about what it is being provided. You can add in your own API keys, and you can add in your own API key for Alpha Advantage for US equities and other things also. So peg for tomorrow should nearly be done. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it is guessing that my stock will be down another 1.55% tomorrow. So this is going to be worth a check for sure. I should try and add in a long-term guess, as in what will it be like in 3 months' time. So let's see. In the research, we can also go down to measure the structure. So again, I'm not entirely sure what is in here. I've used Claude to help build it. I've used Codex to try and modify it and challenge it. And yeah, the stock is currently trading 37.3% below its most active price level, meaning it is far from the area where most historical buying and selling occurred. The current price is 43.88, is inside the value area. So at least, at the very least, it gives you information and context about what you're trying to look at that is not biased, or at least biased differently than you. And because it's a model that you're running locally on your own machine, you can fine tune it yourself, replace it, and then put in something more appropriate, which is what I'll actually probably end up doing over the next while. But I'm moving country soon, so it might be next year before other major changes occur unless I get a job in finance, in which case, hey, hire me. I'll work on this for you. Estimated around about 77 days away when it next reports. Okay, so that's when I believe it reported a few days ago what it actually had done in the last quarter. So how the press is writing about it. Measure coverage. I'm going to have to adjust Claude next time so that when I run the peg for tomorrow, this information is stored in here, because that is something that I asked it to do previously. Okay, so coming back again, and let's check the results of this. And if you have a stock that you want me to try and run, I can do maybe 10 to 12 of them a day, and I would love to see it. So thank you very much and have a nice day.